Seems like every company and organization has a green initiative these days, from fuel to fashion to food. Now the radical animal welfare group PETA has offered $1 million for the first artificial chicken meat that makes it to market by 2012. It sounds like sci-fi, but scientists are convinced it's coming and environmentalists think it's long overdue. But the real question is, would you eat it?
Lab-grown meat? No, I'd never heard of that.
Yes, I've heard of it. I don't approve of it.
Considering the technical challenges that remain, as well as the regulatory review process, I wouldn't be surprised if a product were commercialized in, say, the next 10 years.
That really frightens me. The whole idea behind engineering meat.
It sounds like a bad idea.
I'd have to at least try it to see whether it was palatable.
I would have to know how it was made.
You start out with an individual cell and then multiply that cell in this large tank until you have many, many cells that you then continue to grow until they form tissues. So it's the same stuff that's in the meat we eat now.
Why do you think this is necessary?
Meat causes millions of deaths each year due to cardiovascular disease. It contributes more carbon emissions to global climate change than the entire transportation sector.
Can they guarantee with all certainty that this is going to be safe to eat?
We could grow our meat in conditions that wouldn't produce new pathogenic strains of influenza, because you wouldn't have live animals that are living in their own waste.
Can't imagine that they could come up with an answer for growing meat in a laboratory that would solve the issue of hunger on the planet.
We already have a problem growing meat for 6 billion people. Producing meat for 9 billion people, as there will be soon in a few decades, is simply not sustainable.
My gut says that there's something not quite right about that. I might be a little bit afraid to actually put it in my mouth, I'd say.
Closer to Earth is the best. So if it isn't natural, it isn't right.
So, Michelle, care for some fake meat?
You know what? I think I'm going to pass on the Frankenmeat, thanks.